Alright, welcome back, folks. Jason134 here, back with another episode of Schedule 1, I believe. I think that's what it is. I think it's Schedule 1. I'm not really sure, honestly. Let's check our map here. We're going to find some potential customers today. Well, hopefully.
So, no way.
Nope. How dare you? Oh well. Well, finding potential customers can theoretically be difficult, provided you actually know. You have to know. Standards low. Favorite effects: refreshing, lethal, or munchies. Really? I don't know how to make munchy things yet, but still. Yay! I got my first customer. Let's see. Peter file. Does he live in this one? No. Let's see. Well, I gotta find these specific people, I guess you could say. Oh, there he is. Hey, Mr. Peter. Yay, okay. I got a few customers. One or two more customers should do it. I don't want to get too much. I don't want to get too much because if I get too many people, I might not be able to make enough stuff to actually manage all of it. I mean, she is on the she is on the clock, so really. Well, I tried, okay? You can't win them all. Well, obviously, you're not going to get customers that damn easily. You have to be able to engineer the perfect drug, basically, in order to really be able to win the game. But I think so far my favorite task is always scooping up trash. Not sure why, but I mean, honestly, it's very calming and peaceful. Looking to admire. It seems like these people up here in this area are going to be... These guys are probably going to be a little harder to manage. They're going to be a little harder to micromanage, I guess you could say. 74% chance of success means that there's a chance. You can only offer them one sample at best. Well, it seems like there's one walking around over here somewhere. Some of these people buy a lot of this town is filled with. That's good shit. Well, I mean, it was 89%, so. Run away! The cops are coming. Let's see. I've got plenty of samples to last for at least a little bit. I've already bagged up a lot of grows. Like, I used all but one of the seeds I have left to grow a lot. I still have one seed left, so I'm holding on to that until I can get more fertilizer. I want to go to the store and buy like another 10 or 20 fertilizer. But if I buy 20 fertilizer, that means I got to get a whole bunch of freaking stuff. But then that means I got to clean up trash and stuff in order to get all of it. That'll be about 4 hours, so I guess I can collect some trash until then, so I can pay off the bill I'm gonna have when that time comes. It's best for me to collect trash while I'm waiting. I don't have any drugs growing right now, so I can clean up trash around the area to make some small change. But technically, I've made over $200 doing this easy. This is probably one of the most profitable things aside from doing drugs. It's just cleaning up trash. Because I got these machines you can use to literally just make money from trash, which is pretty amazing, honestly. Because you can get trash from basically anywhere in the area. Got to get this area during the daytime, because as soon as night falls, cops come out and patrol this one little area, making it really difficult to get anything in this area done, because there's cops all over this area that sit here and, well, it's those two cops that literally just sit right there and watch the area to make sure you can't get in. So you gotta basically just get, like, there's even a police inspection or a roadblock, which is even worse, especially if you need to go that way. It can be very irritating. I've not had to deal with roadblocks yet, but that's probably why I won't be doing any car driving things, or at least not for a long while, because I don't really want to have to deal with roadblocks. Not really. I don't really want to have to deal with it, because I know that if I get caught up by some roadblock or something, I'm probably going to get busted. Let's see. Let's check down here and see if there's any more trash down here in the gully area. It shouldn't be much longer before the dead drop is ready. I have to go around basically in order to avoid that cop that's over there. I don't want to get in trouble. But I do want to make money while I'm literally just standing around basically doing nothing. Haha. I wonder if I dumped that in there. I don't think I've ever seen trash end up in one of these cans. I mean, if it does, it's not normal, at least so far. I've been playing this, at least in the game. I've been motoring around the city collecting trash for several days. It's easier to do this whenever I have a little bit of materials I can work with. Ah. That's $354. That's a pretty good balance to work with. I'll have to take this stack back and put it on the shelving unit back in the thing so I can. I'm gonna save up my dead drops until I have several, because I only want to get like 20 or 30 seeds, and then I want to grow up enough. So I want to use that material to grow up enough material, because I still have one seed left. So that means I got enough seeds here, so I can actually grow a full 10 stacks. Because I still have all these baggies here, and then I have these shelves here. Which means that if I were to put this over here, I could actually grab this, and then I could start growing this stuff. Alright, let's grow some more weed. Well, once it's 4 a.m., the day won't progress anymore. Okay, that means I gotta get that money ready, like, right away. But technically, there's more than enough trash all over the area that I can work with. There's trash everywhere. $270 in trash won't be it won't be a problem. Not for me, no. That is, unless my usual areas have already been picked clean by my very same self. There's always that slim chance that the things. Yeah, that's a cop. I don't. Oh, there it is. Police curfew. That cop moved very fast. I literally was just over there watching that cop. Now you got the standard cops that sit right over here and watch. I wonder if they're just waiting for you to just walk across that area. Police barricade has already been moved. Cars, everybody's going home for the night. But yet, they left this bridge completely open for people to just drop trash on. So, I am going to sit here and pick this bridge clean of trash. Use it to make the money I need to pay off that debt there, because I've not actually gotten any orders because I made those customers today. Like today. So I've still got a little time. I mean, I might get a message tomorrow maybe, but I don't know. I've still got plenty of kush here that I can actually drop off with them. Maybe they'll give me a big order. Uh. Hey, the cops are over there still. Those cops patrol regularly in regular intervals around the area. And I'm running around with a flashlight on full wide beam, so I won't be very hard to spot if they see me. Gotta keep a sharp eye out for those other cops over there that are gonna be watching for me. Sadly, I'm just trying to collect trash so I can turn it in so I can make the 270 I need for the bill that I have with the current standing bill I have with Mr. Albert, because I got another 9 seeds off of him. I'm gonna go and slip back over here so I can drop this trash off, and then I'm gonna keep motoring around and keep gathering up more materials. I'm hoping I can grind up enough from just the surrounding areas to make $270. I mean, if I can't make 270, then I can pay it off. Because you actually have to have cash to pay off those debts. I honestly don't really know that much about the restaurants and stuff, things you can buy, but I'm guessing if you actually have employees and stuff, it's kind of like Drug Dealer Simulator. You'd have to drop material, like product off at your dead drops around town in order for the dealers to come and pick it up so they can deliver it to all the local drop-offs. I've not even been over here yet, so I have no idea what this area is about. I've not been over here, so I don't even know where the trash would normally spawn in this area, but I don't know anything about the cops. Hell, this area could be home for actual cops that actually drive around in cars, not walking. But they could also be walking around. I don't know, honestly. But I know if you leave an area alone long enough, it will sit there and start gathering up a whole bunch of trash. Trash will start spawning in the most random of places, I think. But then again, I've not been here yet. I like to actually gather up all the trash in areas where I can actually go back to, like those big dumpsters. If I'm not going to be doing anything in that area, or I'm trying to gather up a whole bunch of trash, I'll sit here and gather up all the material. I mean, that's $36 right there. That's already a good down payment on what I already owe. I get a little bit more. I get, you know, another few good loads out of this area. I'll be able to make that payment easily by the end of the night. Loading zone. There's so much trash everywhere. This would usually involve me carrying around trash bags or something, but honestly, I can't really do that. I'm going to pause here where I grind up enough money to pay off this debt. I'll be back here in a few minutes. Alright, I got all the money I needed to pay off that debt. Now I just gotta get over there. I gotta get around to the drop box. Although I ain't gonna be passing up any trash if I pass by it. I mean, yeah, I don't need to grab any trash anymore for this, because I basically had to motor all over town Because you see, I was originally like right over here somewhere. I basically motored all over this area, cleared this area, motored all the way up this area, cleared this whole street, like this whole little street area right here. I didn't go over here, so I don't know what's over there. I came down here, down to the docks, and I cleared a lot of area around the docks. I finally made enough money to actually make it considered cleared. Just gotta slip past these cops. I guess I gotta go back around. I gotta wrap back around the back side of these, behind these fools, because, well, I gotta get to Dan's Hardware, which is on the far side of town, so that means I gotta basically... I'm way too close. I gotta go way, really far back down. I don't think I've ever even been in this area. What is this, Town Hall? Yeah, because that's the trash box I was originally using, right there. So this is indeed an area that I've already been. I need to wrap back around. If I go this way, I'll be able to wrap around and get behind the cops so I can get to the drop box. I guess I left a whole bunch of material in here. I got $490, so I got almost $600 now. Easy. Just by moving trash. I got all that money by just simply fumbling trash. Nice. That money's been paid off. I can deposit the rest and hold it in my bank account. Yeah, well, I have pretty much cleared almost every area of solid trash, so I think it's about time I get back and checked on my weed plants. Obviously, with a bigger operation, you'd need more people to actually, like, you'd need employees to help you manage a much larger operation with more stuff growing. Nice, another 17 bucks. I need to go to the store to, when I finally clear all this cleared off. Alright, tear this open. Pour. And pour more. And another seed. With all the money, all the materials I'm throwing into weed, I have to at least be able to dump it off in the trash bins. Seems like you can act. The more you order from them, the more you can get. So your total order limit can go up, and you can end up getting bigger stuff. Let's see. We're gonna go ahead and water these again, and I'll probably just stick around the house until I finish growing all of my weed. Unless somebody requests some material to be delivered. So much glorious stock to be brought in. Alright, let's go on and package up our first batch here. Our next batch of material. We don't want to leave this stuff out, because I plan to start dropping stuff off here now that I finally got some product to work with. Plus, I'm almost out of baggies, so I'll use that other shelf to hold all the weed that I get. While I drop off all the weed I have now, I'll store up the rest of it, all the buds that I grow. Got big money. Gotta keep that satisfaction up, bro. While I'm in the area, I'm gonna start collecting trash to turn in later tonight. I'll go grab some trash bags later and I'll start packing all this material, all this trash away. There's not really any trash here, but that's okay. Mr. Kyle, I'm guessing this is him. Yeah, I'm stuck. Oh look, there's some more trash.
What is it?
Money! Hey, so long as I don't have any pat downs, I'll be just fine. Who are you? McGrump. I'm gonna call that lady McGrump because she seems very grumpy today. She probably didn't get what she wanted from the drug dealer she worked with last time. Based on her reaction, it seems like she didn't get what she wanted. Oh look, it's that Taco Tickles place. No, if I collect enough money, I'll be able to I'll be able to actually buy my own house. Obviously, doing that entirely with just nothing but trash collection would be pretty damn hard, but that's okay. I can do at least a little work, a little of the money grind with trash, and I can eventually buy myself a house. Alright, they're down here. I gotta get down here quick so I can turn these guys in. Okay, 5. Timely delivery as well. Nice. I like that there's a big bridge over there. Does that mean, hey, what, are they gonna eventually upgrade us so we can go over there? It's a bridge construct. There's a freaking wheelchair up there on top of that house, bro. Does that mean Uncle Nelson's been up there once? I know he's in the slammer, but still. He used to sit in a wheelchair just like that. It's his ghost, man, running all over the place. Running amok all over the place. Messing around. Messing with people. I've got enough material to last at least a little while. But it would be best if I grinded off all the weed I currently have before I leave out of this room. Why does it sound like there's a cop literally right next to me, man? Alright, so we gotta grab another 2 bags of this, move this in here, grab our seeds, and let's grab our soil and get started with our next round of I have to replant them as soon as I can. The faster I can replant them and get them growing, the better. Which means it's going to be best for me to process all the seeds I currently have and get all the weed I have gone. I got about between $6 and $8 whenever I start processing weed. I'll take the if I do move to another room, that just means I'm gonna have to pick up the shelf I have right here. I'll pick this up, pick that up, pick up my grow tables and stuff. That's why I want to get rid of all the weeds, all the stuff I currently have sitting around. Also means I'm gonna have to go. I need to go buy some more baggies. Which means I need to go to Dan's before they close. I don't see any cops around here, but still, I don't want to take a chance. I am technically still carrying. Holds 5 times. Means I simply need to come back. I'll have to come back before it gets dark out, but with this means with these jars, it means I can store up more product like this. It's basically just simple standard marijuana. I just need to go back down there and grab those other baggies and move them back up here, and then I simply have to grow the rest of the weed I have throughout the night. I mean, yeah, whenever you get to those, get an actual place, you can, with an actual loading zone, I'm pretty sure you can have like a vehicle to deliver all your stuff for you. Like, they'll come and drop off material. It's basically 5 kilos of standard kush. Standard OJ kush. That just means I gotta grow as much weed as I can within the next short while. I'll be able to replant them tonight, and I'll be able to collect all these buds. Alright, let's go ahead and snip all these buds off and get the plants replanted. Just gotta package up all the weed. I'll be able to make a lot of money off just weed. Obviously, you can make more money whenever you are actually running normal product around, but still. It'd be better for me to get this as much grown while I can tonight. Get all the seeds planted in one night and get them growing for the next day, so that whenever I wake up tomorrow, they'll already be in the process of growing. Obviously, I know after a while you're gonna get upgrades and like upgraded stuff, and you're gonna start getting like much higher quality goods with much larger quantities. You're gonna have to start dealing with much larger quantities. Kind of like Drug Dealer Simulator. You're gonna be dealing with a lot of higher dosed customers. People are gonna be wanting more, and they're not gonna be willing to part with as much. They'll give you as much money as they have in order to get all their drugs that have been agreed upon. Now, we got what, 2 more drug packs here? And so we'll grow 16. Every 2 seeds that's 16 plants right there. Now, that just means that expires in 4 hours, so that basically means I need to get my ass on the freaking move. I've watered my plants, and I've got my kush ready. That means I need to switch out all of my stuff for the drugs I've got available so I can actually get ready to move. 3, 8, 2, 3, 3, 4. Or 3, 3, and 4. So what I have here should be more than enough. Obviously, I have to improve relations with all of the customers I'm working with, so they'll be more likely to tell their friends about what I'm offering. I've got a lot of people wanting my stuff. That's a cop. I'm pretty sure those are cops right there, so I can't let them catch me. Well, it starts in 2 hours, so I definitely don't want to be sitting here for 2 whole hours, so I'll go back into my apartment, my little room here, and I'll check the status of my plants. Well, if my RV wouldn't have been destroyed, I probably would have still been operating out of that, but there's a cartel in town, so they didn't take too kindly to a rival dealer operating in their area. Means most likely if I stay in one spot too long, they'll probably find out about me if I start expanding business and stuff. They'll find out about me and they'll start sending like death threats and trying to burn my stuff down, threatening my dealers and threatening suppliers as well, most likely. So I'll probably end up having to have my own suppliers for all of my product. Yeah, I got what, 5 people? 1, 2, 3, 5 different folks. All need to be delivered to within 1 hour, like within only a short time. Pretty sure that person right there is actually a customer you can get, theoretically. I don't remember this guy wearing a hat. I guess it's a different person. Kyle must be elsewhere. That just means I gotta get to each one as quickly as possible so I can conserve time. Look at that. Over $1,600 easy. Hey, stop rushing me. I have 6 hours to get to all of the rest of these people. The power of drugs. 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 I have weed for everybody. That's a lot of damn money, bro. I'm doing good for myself now. I've started selling my drugs, so I'm actually doing really well for myself now. But while I'm still thinking about it, I gotta go back home and get these plants, these last 2 things planted. Then I gotta put out the rest of my product. I can make a lot of deliveries before the end of the day. I just can't be out after dark. I also don't want to get stopped by any cops. The other game, it's not as hard, in Drug Dealer Simulator 2, it's not as hard to run away from them. You can also throw your bag down. This game, you don't have a bag. You have pockets. Which means it's very easy to pat you down. Unless you're somehow able to hide all of that weed from prying eyes, which shouldn't be possible. My God, bro, that was fast. Maybe you weren't there a second ago. They can shoot me up as much as they want. If it's 5 kilos, if it's 5 kilos, that means I could give them one of these plus one of these, because I don't really want the jars anymore. I mean, yeah, I'll use the jars I have, but still, I want to get rid of all the product I currently have. Sour diesel seed? That was close. Like, seriously, that shit was close, bro. Those cops literally walked right by my house. My front door open and everything. I had weed growing in here. Just have the front door wide ass fucking open. I'm like, bro, that's a good way to get in serious trouble. Like, seriously. It's a way to get in some serious damn trouble real damn fast. So long as they don't catch you in the act. I've already got over $2,000. So, yeah. I just gotta wait for more people to call up. But yeah. I'll be back whenever more people call. We'll be running off for more people. Sorry. I gotta get to Dan's before they close. Maybe he's still open. Those cops are watching. We gotta slip around the backside. I want that damn crap. Damn it, he's closed. Back around the other side. Go, 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 go. It just means I gotta make sure I'm inside, at least out of the normal patrol areas whenever they come by, because they're gonna be coming by here real shortly to move to their predictable patrol area, and they'll start walking the other areas. Okay, it seems like it's safe to go out. Well, I mean, I made over a lot of freaking money. You see, because those cops were just standing here, like literally just a second ago. Now they're gone, which means I can clear this area of trash. Because everybody's going home for the day. They're all driving back to their houses or walking back to their houses. Which means all these areas have been completely cleared. These areas have been completely cleared of all pedestrian traffic, which means I can clear them of trash, at least temporarily. Sir, I don't think you need to drive straight out of those things. Driving into somebody's wall is not how you drive a truck. A little cash on hand never hurt. Let's go ahead and cut off all these things. I won't be replanting anymore. I'm gonna wait until I get to my next shop, my next building location before I do anything else. I know tomorrow I'm gonna go to Dan's, and whenever I wake up, I'm gonna go to Dan's, and I'm gonna buy a singular trash bag so I can clean out my trash can before I move to my new home. Anyways, I'm gonna wait a little bit longer, probably till around 4 a.m. before I actually stop, drop off and go to sleep. It just means I need to package all my current drugs. Whatever baggies I don't use here will be simply just moved to the next area along with the shelving unit. Obviously, I won't be able to take everything with me in the first round, but, I mean, yeah. I'd love it if I actually could have a shopping buggy to use, but I guess I'd be asking just a little too much, honestly. Alright. Okay, so we're gonna wait here and see if we can haul in any more customers before we have to go to bed. Alright, it seems like I couldn't get any more before the end of the day, so I guess I'll have to go. I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna go ahead and drop off the drugs to my people here. Alright, now while we're on this recording, we're gonna go ahead and move to the new building over here. Seems like I need to go take out some cash. I didn't have enough money on hand. Yeah, I know, bro. I gotta drop off as much of the drugs as possible so I can move my shelving unit over. This will take me a few minutes to do all this to move everything to the new place. Because, I mean, first I gotta move the... moving to the new location, so it means I gotta take this shelving unit with me. I'll probably get 2 more grow tents as well, so I can grow a much larger capacity. be right with you, Uncle Nelson, in a little while. Yeah, because I gotta go, once I drop this off, I gotta go to the place and I gotta drop off all the materials. I gotta go to Dan's, I gotta buy a singular trash bag just so I can have some stuff on hand. I'm not gonna bother taking the bed with me, but I am gonna take the shelving units from any previous building rooms I lived in. Yo. When activated, will water the adjacent pot or grow tent. Much faster product packaging of products. I'll come back after a short time because I'm almost done with this episode anyways. But I do want to get the trash out of that can here because I know somebody else is going to end up wanting to live here at some point, if that's even possible. But technically, I ain't got nothing illegal on me, so if they pat me down, they're not going to catch anything. Yay, money. Now, let us get to the new place. We're also going to get to, well, I want to get 2 more grow tables, grow tents, if at all possible. Unlicensed soil that can be used to grow 2 plants before expiring. Long-lasting stuff is pretty useful. Any trash I have, I can just throw in that thing until it's time for me to take it out. Yeah, well, that's good enough. with that watering machine there, it just means I just have to fill those tanks up with water. I'll have to put the other 2 grow tents like over here somewhere. I could put the shelving units over there, but it's too late to do that now. Alright, let's grab a baggie, a sack of bags. I'll throw those over here. Put this over here so we can use it later. Let's check our phone. Alright, so first and foremost, I need to get around to where the drop points are without being busted by any of the cops here, because there's... Well, these cops are obviously looking for methods to get catching me in the act, so... Alright, well, I guess I'll have to move elsewhere for him, because he's clearly bugged right now. Wanted to get rid of that jar while I still could. My hand's starting to go numb from all this firing of drugs constantly. All up, down, left to right drug throwing. I'm literally just pitching drugs at people like baseball. Here's a baseball filled with drugs. Yeah. Now, let me get back over here to where Sam is before it expires. Okay, it'll be a minute, but... Okay. Oh. He was just stuck, it looked like. Hurry it up, man. I gotta get moving. Can't stay in one place for too long. Well, I gotta slip around the back corners of these places so I can get back to my camping house. Alright, folks, I think that'll be it for this episode. If you liked it, please do leave a like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you again in the next one. Peace.